Hey guys, I'm Deepthi Desikan, and in this video we're going to be talking about my most used lipsticks this year. Anyways, we are like nearing December, so I thought, okay, why not sit down and film my most used lipsticks? If you just look at it, you might be like, did you really even use this? Because it doesn't look that used. But my lipstick collection has been updated and I have quite a lot of lipsticks. So out of all of that, I've picked these to be the most used ones, and these are the ones that I genuinely wore throughout the year mostly, and from whenever I've purchased it. So that is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Most of these are affordable. I just have one lipstick that is high end, but apart from that, everything else is affordable. And yeah, and I also get these comments like, why didn't you use this particular shade? I want to see more of that in this video. This video is all about my most worn lipstick shades, so it might be a little bit different from yours, but if you have any video ideas, like if you wanted a particular shade of lipstick swatched, let me know in the comments. So anyways, let's get started with the video. The first shade I have is LAKMÉ Mocha Shot. What a beautiful brown toned shade this one is. This is really nice even without makeup. I find the formula to be very long lasting, quite comfortable on my lips for a liquid lipstick. I feel like this shade would look good on so many different skin tones, even if you are a couple of shades deeper than my skin tone. For reference, I'm a Maybelline 310 in Fit Me, and that shade is not a perfect match for me, but yeah, somewhat around that shade, and 340G Baklava in the original Huda Beauty foundation. Next shade we have is Plume Coffee Date. This is a shade that I haven't spoken about as much, but I have worn so much, and you can see it's of a similar color family like LAKMÉ Mocha Shot. It's a brownish earthy terracotta shade. I absolutely love this one. It's very pigmented and comfortable on the lips, and it wears like any other matte lipstick. It is not creamy matte, it is like a comfortable matte lipstick on the lips. Next one, I think you saw this one coming. This is Colorbar-Devilry. This is one of my absolute favorite shades. It's a deep purplish berry kind of a shade, and it looks beautiful. It's super pigmented, would look really nice on every single skin tone, and it is very comfortable and quite long lasting on the lips as well. You can see how much I've used this one. It's almost like blunt. I need to sharpen it. I'm trying to push that as much as I can. Next up we have Blue Heaven Chocolate Swirl. Again, one such shade that I've recommended a lot. I have used a lot because the shade is beautiful. This is a really close dupe for Wet n Wild Give Me Mocha, and the formula is really nice, creamy and comfortable. Not the most long wearing, but it doesn't dry your lips out. And if you wanted Give Me Mocha in a lipstick bullet form, I think you can try this out. I've worn this so many times, even underneath mask. Yes, it does transfer quite a bit, but I'm okay with that. Next up, a very beautiful shade, quite long lasting and not the most comfortable, but I'm okay with it, is Faces Canada Comfy Matte Lipstick in the shade End of Story. This is a beautiful deep pink shade, and I really like to wear this without makeup, so I have worn this quite a bit ever since I got it. Of course not throughout the year, because this was quite a bit of a recent purchase, but I have used it quite a lot for a recent purchase. Next up, we have something of a similar color family like the pink shade, but I'm not going to be swatching this on my lips because it's very hard to take it off. And so this is Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade Artist. It's a straight up pink shade with a little bit of like purplish hints to it. So it looks a lot different maybe from what you already have. I'm not sure if it is a batch issue or what, but this is the kind of shade I have. A lot of you guys have Artist in this shade, like the Faces End of Story. It looks similar to that, but mine is somehow like this. But I love this particular shade because it's super long wearing. Like if you wanted to wear something that's super long wearing, doesn't budge, move no matter what you eat, and it stays comfortable throughout the day, this is the one you should be trying, because this is the one I used to wear when I had to like go out and I know I'm meeting some people and I know I'm going to eat something a little bit, like, I don't have to worry about the lipstick moving around, getting onto my teeth or like smudging everywhere. This is your friend. We have everybody's favorite Rimmel Love Bite. This is on a steal in Amazon for like 240 rupees or something, so I'll try to link it down below, and if you can find it in stock, pick it up, because it is sold by FSN Brands, that is Nykaa itself, so the seller is also genuine, so you don't have to worry about getting a fake product. Anyways, this is a beautiful brown tone shade, like a little bit of like a warm brown shade. It looks really nice even without makeup. I have worn this quite a few times in my videos and when I'm not filming as well. It's not the most long lasting liquid lipstick, but it's very comfortable and moussey on the lips. lips, so that's what I really like about this formula. And it's like your soft matte lip creams, you know, it's a little bit thick and moussey, but very comfortable on the lips. Next up we have Kiro Nutmeg Nude. Again, a beautiful nude shade, something you can wear without makeup if you are of my skin tone as well, and a very pigmented formulation, very comfortable on the lips, and I have worn this so much. And you can see I have been leaning more towards nude kind of shades this year, not many reds and deep reds. For some reason I enjoyed wearing these kind of shades. I do have some reds and deep reds, I will be showing it to you guys in just a bit, but absolutely love this particular shade. Next up, also from Kiro, I have this shade called Dark Currant, which is a deep berry shade. And in this year, if I had to reach for like deep shades, it was from Kiro, because the formulation is amazing. Even though this is such a dark shade, it's not one bit patchy on my lips, which was not the case with a lot of my high-end lipsticks even, and not even the case with like my MAC lipsticks, like MAC liquid lipstick Carnivorous, and a lot of liquid lipsticks were getting a little bit patchy over time and like on usage or even on application. But you can see it is so pigmented and you cannot see even one bit of patchiness. And currently my lips are a little bit dry, but it's not making it feel very dry. It feels super lightweight on the lips, but it is pigmented, and this is a winning formulation for sure. Next up, also from Kiro, we have the shade called Berry Eclipse. Now, compared to the shade Dark Currant, I haven't used this one as much because you can see it's a little bit more deeper than that. It's more brown toned. But again, this would look so good on so many different skin tones, and especially if you have like an off-white gold outfit or like Indian wedding and you wanted the lips to stand out, I think you can wear this one. It's very comfortable again and not one bit patchy, like I mentioned. If you want deep shades, okay, like deep dark shades, there are two brands you can try out. Like in bullet form, it is Mass non-transfer butter lipstick. The deep shades go on super pigmented and not patchy at all. And the other brand is, I feel like, Kiro liquid lipstick. And the deeper shades are just like chef's kiss. Next up, we have Swiss Beauty lip crayon in the shade Coffee. This one was used a lot and I'm trying again to not sharpen this. I don't know why I do that. I'm so lazy when it comes to sharpening the products, but yeah, it's time to sharpen it. And this is a really nice cool toned nude shade for a lot of different skin tones, and might be deeper for you if you are of a lighter skin tone than I am. For me, I feel like it is the perfect shade to wear with makeup because it's cool toned. If I wear it without makeup, it does make me look a little bit dull, but I love this shade. It's so grungy, it's so beautiful, it's cool tone, and again, a deeper shade. I call this a nude for my skin tone as well because I don't really like pale nude shades like your typical nude shades. So yeah. The next one we have is Kiro Nude Garnet. Now this one turned out to be one of my favorite nude shades right after Nude Nuance. So Maybelline Nude Nuance, I don't really like the newer formulation. So I've put my old formulation like aside because I'm scared I will run out of it. I have used that one quite a bit. So when I discovered this one, this turned out to be one of my favorite nude shades, and the formula as well is so good. I don't know how to describe this. It's not that drying matte. Okay, it's not even like anywhere like close to a matte formulation. It's somewhat like a creamy matte formula, but it stays on your lip for a really long time. It doesn't really smudge and move around that much, and it's very comfortable on your lips even if you're wearing it throughout the day, even if your lips are very dry. So I really like Kiro lipstick and liquid lipstick formulation for that. Like when your lips are dry, they don't make it worse. So sometimes even lip balms do that for me, like they make my lips all the more dry, but that doesn't happen with this lipstick formulation. And beautiful nude shade that I can wear without makeup as well. The next one, also from Kiro, we have their bullet lipstick in the shade Spicy Cinnamon. So you can see what a beautiful shade this is, and you obviously know why I have reached out for this one so much, and looks great again without makeup, pairs with most of your outfit makeup looks, and it's a beautiful shade that can be worn throughout the year, like even summer, winter, beautiful. So next up we have Huda's Ladies Night. This is again a beautiful shade. It has a little bit of red to it, plum purple undertones to it as well, and I really like it. A lot of you find that Huda Beauty powder bullet lipsticks are not the most pigmented. I feel like when you layer it on, it works pretty well, at least for my lips, and I find them to be very comfortable, and I have worn this like throughout the day, and I've never found this to be an issue. I've worn this in my videos as well. I absolutely love the shade. You just have to be very, very careful with the lipstick itself. It's very soft, and if you apply too much pressure on your lips, it does break. Now, next up we have the e.l.f. Liquid Matte Lipstick. This is in the shade Coffee. It's a very cool toned brown shade. I really like the formulation of these e.l.f. liquid lipsticks. They are very long wearing, pigmented, and quite comfortable on the lips. I don't find it to be very drying. But the only thing is, don't bother even looking this up because it's always out of stock. They've not restocked this for almost like 6 months now. But this is a shade that I tend to use quite a lot in my videos, even when I'm getting ready. And if I have like a cool toned look or something like that, I prefer wearing a shade like this. So that's the reason I'm mentioning this, but don't be disappointed if you can't find this in stock. And next up we have the oh so popular Swiss Beauty non-transfer lipstick in the shade Bronze. This I have recommended so many times. It is available right now to purchase, so pick it up while you can, while it is in stock, because I don't know when they're going to be discontinuing this. Ask me for that shade that is universally flattering on every single skin tone, I would absolutely recommend this one. So if you have a lighter skin tone than I am, of course it's going to look a lot more dark and grungy maybe, but if you're of my skin tone and deeper, this just looks so good. And for people of deeper skin tone, and if you have pigmented lips, this works as a really nice brown toned nude shade. And this is something I have worn without makeup so many times, and I have used this one up so many times. You can see the bullet, it's all the way in, and it doesn't look like much, but for someone who has a lot of lipsticks, this is a lot. And I'm also considering actually backing this up because this is one of my favorite shades. Next up I have another all-time favorite, which is Sugar X Wonder Woman lipstick, and this is in the shade Justice. So I'm not sure when they're going to be discontinuing this as well, so pick it up while you can. Again, one of my most used shades. This is a little bit deeper than Bronze and all of that. It has more burgundy undertones to it. It makes it so unique and beautiful on the lips, and the formulation is not the most comfortable. It is a little bit waxy, and if you slurp something, you sip on something, it does fade away from the center of your lips. But I really like this shade, and for that I'm willing to see past anything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Do let me know in the comment section down below which is your most favorite, most used lipstick this year, and if you have any particular shade suggestions for me, let me know in the comment section down below. And also let me know if you have any video ideas for me, like suggestions for the next couple of videos. Let me know in the comment section down below. And while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, and also subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.